Welcome everybody to Opportunities Beyond the Classroom. My name's Judy Turner and I'm the International and Employability Manager at Lincoln International Business School. So today I'm going to take you through a few things about what we do as a team and the opportunities that are there for you to take part in whilst you study with us. So firstly, just to introduce you to the front-facing part of our International and Employability team, people you might get to know throughout your time at the university. We have Stephanie Schifanati, who is the Employability Manager from an academic perspective, myself, Judy, Maren, who is our International and Employability Administrator, and Charlotte, who will be talking to you later on here, who is our Employability and Placements Coordinator. So hopefully if you get to know our faces now, we'll see you around campus and you'll know who we are and how we can help. So there are a few things that I wanted to take you through. First is what we do and why we do it. So the first thing is that we are there to support everything that you do from an academic perspective as well as from an experience perspective. And we want you to be able to really engage with all the experiences and opportunities that you can take part in throughout your time at university, just to make the most of your chance to upskill in certain areas, but also to really reflect on your experiences and make the most of your time. So there are a few things we're going to go through today, some of which are on here. And Charlotte is going to share with you some of the aspects of the professional practice year, which is going to be something that hopefully some of you will know about, and hopefully we can give you a little bit more information on that today. So I just want to take you through just a few of the things that are available for you, because we actually have such a huge area that we actually work in, that there are a lot of different opportunities available. So just want to focus on a few. The first one that I wanted to talk to you about was the LIBS 100 experience that you can take part in. So this is something that's basically new to the university and was started in September 2019. This gives you the ability to travel internationally and within the UK, funded by the university. It gives you a chance to work on areas that are themed to fit some of the modules you'll be working on. So they'll be finance themed or business themed or having like an economic theme to them, so that you really are getting the most out of live experiences. So some of these will fit with international travel. Obviously at the moment this is something we are keeping a close eye on, and we'll run these on a case-by-case basis dependent on government information, but UK trips, we are trying to make sure that these happen as much as possible. We always make sure to fit these with your academics, so we talk to the academics who will run the trips and make sure that they fit with things that will help you within your academic study. We have a criteria set to apply for these roles, and basically they sit within making sure that you are going to your classes, so you have to have a really good rate of attendance, and also to make sure that you are up to scratch with your modules and making sure that you're above a certain level. But we can go through this with you. This is what we're here to help you with and support you with as the International and Employability team. You also have a number of things that you can do to do with international year abroad and study abroad, and this gives you the chance to do a semester abroad or to do a semester abroad and some work experience. And these again are things that we can talk you through as and when you get here. It's just really to highlight what's available to you and what you might want to take part in. Just to show you some of the areas that we have international partners, and so where you could do study abroad or international year abroad if you were looking to. So as you can see, we have a lot of different areas worldwide that you can work in, and this just gives a nice perspective of the experiences that you might want to have and what's out there for you. Okay, so just to show you something else that we created specifically for the business school. This was another scheme that was started in September 2019, and it's the Global Certificate. Initially, this was set up just as a reflective tool, but what we've noticed is that we've actually had to sort of make this a university-wide scheme now, as so many people wanted to take part. And it really is about reflecting on and appreciating the skills and opportunities that you've worked on throughout your time at university. And a lot of these are particularly globally based. So anything where you have an international experience, and this doesn't necessarily mean traveling to a different country. It can be that we have a lot of globally based experiences within campus, and they're the things that we would like you to take part in and reflect on. And when you get to the business school, you'll realise what a diverse environment it is and all of the things that are available to you to take part in. And it really is about, again, reflection and looking at upskilling in certain areas. As well as the global certificate, we also have something called the Global Lounge. And this is something you will be attached to. It will be a site that you're attached to as soon as you arrive at the university. And this will give you a list of all the opportunities and all the events that will be taking place across the university that you can add to things like the global certificate. So please do look out for that. So just to take you through to introduce you to Charlotte. So Charlotte is the Employability and Placements Coordinator in the business school, and we are lucky enough to have that support available to you. So over to you, Charlotte.
Hello, everyone. So you're probably wondering what a placement year is, or maybe you're thinking about doing one and you've already researched it. So I'll just tell you a little bit about what is a professional practice year, and that's what we call it at the university. So it's 12 months of work experience, and that can actually be extended up to 18 months if the time sits right in the academic year. So actually, it's so much work experience, which is relevant to your degree. It's a really good chance for you to get some relevant work experience. It's likely to be a paid role. We don't advocate unpaid roles because we believe that if you're adding value to a company, especially for 12 to 18 months, then you should be paid for that and paid for your experience. It's a recognised addition to your degree, so you will recognise it on your transcript. And it's also, there's a lot of opportunities either locally, nationally or internationally. So Judy's spoken about the different countries you can go to, and that's the same for the placement year as well. So hopefully that makes sense about what a placement year is and what you can do. So I'll just go through the benefits of the placement year. I mean, I think there's loads, obviously, but you're more likely to get a graduate level job when you graduate. You're more likely to get a better degree classification just because you've got that knowledge of how the working world works and how it relates to the theories of your degree. A varied university experience. It's not all on campus or online, and it's different people making different friends, having a different experience, sometimes in a different location. And we really find that placement year students just gain a lot more confidence and especially boost their employability skills. So I'll just introduce you to some of the roles that you can have as a placement student. So if, for example, you're on accountancy and finance, you could maybe go into a finance assistant role, an accounts assistant role. If you're on a marketing placement, you could do marketing, events, you could do HR, operations, project management. There are so many roles available to you and your course that it's really up to you what you want to do, and we'll help you decide that as well. So if we look at the companies that you could go to, thanks, Judy. As you can see, there's absolutely loads on there that you'll probably recognise. Siemens is a big local company to us, and they do take placement students. Ford, Unilever, BAE Systems, there's just absolutely loads that you'll recognise on there, which is really good for your CV. But also there's probably a few that you perhaps don't recognise, and it's really important when you're looking for a placement year to think about the smaller companies as well. You can have a completely different experience at a smaller company, but it's still completely valid and it's still placement year. So just have a look at that, think about what you'd want to do. And then when you do come to the university, you've got a little bit of an idea about where you can go. But actually, there's a lot of places. So the next slide is the support offered. So throughout your time at university, so level 1 and 2, first and second year, we offer support for your placement search. So this really kicks off at the start of second year. And we've got a program of events. So it's one-to-one appointments or drop-ins. So maybe you've got just a little question that you want to ask. You can come and ask. No question is a silly question. You can come along to group sessions. So there's job search help, sort of what platforms to find specific placements on, applications, so how to write a good application for a job, interview helps. We can help you answer those really difficult questions that you, especially stuff like tell me about yourself. There's also guest lectures from placement students and ones that have already come back from their placement year. So really they've got the first-hand experience where they can say to you what they've done, how they found it, and you can answer questions from them as well. We've also got lectures from businesses and business professionals. That might be that they've got an opportunity or they want to share how their business works. And all of this stuff really does help you in your application process and what to say to prospective employers. And then we've obviously got traditional help like CV help, how to build your LinkedIn profile and things like that. So really it's such a big support network that you've got when searching for a placement year. And it's all really good sessions that you can come along to, and hopefully that will sort of boost your confidence in applying for jobs and to employers as well. So I've spoken a little bit about the placement year, but we've actually got a video from our students, and these are ones that have just come back from their placement year. And sometimes it's better to hear it from them firsthand about how they found their placement and what went on.
It gives you the skills and abilities in order to be successful. You learn a lot from the people that you're actually surrounded by. I think I already know what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Challenging yourself and everything that you've learned over the past 2 years and actually putting it into a work experience, and then actually helping the business by sharing some of the knowledge that you've gained from your university studies, and then making a real impact within the business.
For me, it's developed me so much more as a person. And I've come back to university with a whole new perspective on things, and I'm actually really finding myself more engaged and interested, and I actually want to learn because I want to get back out in the industry.
Not only will you learn loads of new things and discover what you want to do in the future, but you also be more determined than ever when you come back to the final year to complete your degree.
Basically for confidence building, because going to university, you go to a new city, you basically no one, and you learn to adapt, but that's nothing compared to the real world. And getting that foot in the door when you actually do go into the world of work, unlike any other experience, made me so much more of an adult that I thought university it really did. I thoroughly enjoyed it, earned a little bit of money, experience, something to go on my CV, can't fault it.
It gives you a trial run of real life as such, and it's not often that you get 2 shots at something. So I feel very confident and clued up now about the world of work for when I graduate and go back to where I had my placement.
It gave me a chance to earn some more money, get ready for final year, definitely become more mature. There's loads of opportunities out there. It gives you a chance to try new things and make the mistakes. Now's the time to do it.
Rewarding.
Incredible. It really was.
Eye-opening.
Inspiring.
Phenomenal.
Life-changing.
Developmental.
What a fantastic video. It's great to hear from the students.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Charlotte, and thank you for showcasing all of the support that's available from you in regards to the employability side of things for the professional practice year. And I do hope you take us up on that offer of the support that we offer throughout your time at university, and that includes the employability side and also the opportunities that we have available for you within the business school. We really hope to see you soon, and we really look forward to getting to know you better. Thank you very much. Thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you.